After an intense night of negotiations, European Union legislators reached a provisional agreement in the early hours of Wednesday morning. Discussions revolved around what safeguards to attach to a trade agreement brokered between US President Donald Trump and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen in Scotland last July. Under that agreement, duties on US goods would largely be eliminated, while European exports would be subject to a blanket 15% tariff. The European Parliament and the EU's member states have now introduced fresh proposals, including setting an expiration date to the deal for the end of 2029. It also grants the EU greater leverage to suspend it should Washington impose extra duties down the line. The EU's spirits lobby is among the trade groups to welcome the deal, but not everyone is happy. The Left Parliamentary Group says it amounts to political surrender, arguing that the safeguards are watered down. Together, the EU and US represent roughly 30% of total global trade, and supporters say greater certainty is urgently needed.
We need a safety net in the relation with the United States, because at the moment it's totally unsecure and not predictable how the United States are acting in the field of tariffs.
And it's US foreign policy as well as trade policy that's having an impact here in Europe. Annual inflation in the European Union hit 3.2% in April, up from 2.8% in March. Analysts say the war in Iran and the subsequent disruptions to international trade through the Strait of Hormuz could drive up inflation across the world. European lawmakers warn that these are volatile times, and the hope is that the implementation of a trade deal will help provide a degree of stability. But it still needs approval from the European Parliament and member states. EU officials are confident that this can be achieved before President Trump's July 4th deadline. William Denselow, CGTN, Brussels.